Absolutely. Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. This is a Painful Excellence podcast. Yep. And I had to do this 2 days in a row. I'm tired. But I'm grinding, man. I'm grinding. And I appreciate y'all. So this is going to be part 2. This is going to be part 2. How'd y'all like the premiere? Want to hear something funny? I meant to post that damn thing tomorrow. I meant to post it tomorrow. I don't do premieres that. I'm going to start doing premieres on this channel. There's a whole lot of things I'm going to start doing on this channel. I meant to post it tomorrow. And it came on. And I'm like, oh my God, it was too late for me to stop it. So, you know, you live and learn, man. But I had to do a part 2. This might be a 4-part mini-series with this, man. It just might be. Because this is something else. And, you know, I man, this is just something crazy, man. This is something crazy. But the more I thought about it, I said, you know what? Derrick Jaxn he very well could be a hero, man. He very well could be a hero. Let me greet the family. Love is the word. Always here strong and supporting. Rod Neal, my brother. Amin Oz, my Harvey Nation Sports Podcast. I got you, good brother. I got you. Tay, future ex-wife, salute. No smoke in the building. My brother, Paul Kerrick. Jeff Spark, Chilltown Majors. Ryan Wright, my brother, Derrick Gaines. Salute. I appreciate you. I'm gonna do a new intro soon. I got so many things on my plate going on, and I'm actually excited. You see, when you're busy, that means you get things done. It's important not to overwork yourself, but when you're busy, that means you're getting things done. And it feels good when you're productive and you're creative and you have all these ideas and you actually work at them. That intro that I did, that was something I paid a price, because that day I tell everyone this, that was New Year's night. And it was blistering. It was like 13 degrees outside. But the whole time I did it, that was me and my cousin out there, and we got it done. And man, I had this vision. When he sent me the videos, I just pieced it together and I said, man, this is it. This is it, man. And honestly speaking, over the last year and a half is the first time I started editing and stuff like that. I'm an artist by nature. I have no like formal training or anything like that. I'm just great at it. And I just now started doing the editing on the computer, and you know, I just have an ear and an eye for this stuff. So this is something I'm doing, and I'm having fun. And I appreciate you guys noticing the hard work, because I work hard, I really do. And I have a full-time job, I have a full-time life, I'm a full-time father, I'm a full-time son, I'm a full-time nephew, all of that good stuff. My brother, Chilltown Majors, Macados, Mac of the South, salute. Philip D, salute. Yes, sir. Ryan Wright, if I missed you, salute. Josh, what's going on? Hopefully I could have keep you entertained, man. Joker Nutty Nate, salute. Yeah, man. I appreciate that. I honestly speaking, Rod, I did not know that it was going to turn out that good. I was actually impressed when I was done with it. I'm looking at it, and I edited it on my phone. And I said, this is pretty dope. And on the phone, you can't get a grasp. When I translated it onto, I could run my computer through the television in the living room. And when I played it through there, I turned it all the way up. I was like, damn. My wife looked at it. She said, my God, how did y'all? I said, my cousin got a camera and he knows how to film, and he sent me the film and I edited it and I put music behind it. I said, damn, this is pretty good. You know? Oh yeah, no. Oh yeah, no smoking. Take the editing. Um, man, that took me a couple of hours, man. I needed everything to be just perfect. And there's still a few mistakes in there. Y'all just won't catch them. I know they're there though. I know they're there. And it bothers me when I see it. Y'all won't know it though. I was like, woo. But I was just so exhausted. I said, I'm gonna leave it. There's like 3 mistakes there that I noticed. I'm like, oh man. But damn. Yeah, Mojave Nation Sports Podcast. That music, that's just some downloaded, that's some copywritten safe music. And I listened to it and I said, and when I did the intro, the whole time I was in Manhattan, I had the music in my head. That's why I'm in there snapping in Times Square. I had it in my head. I said, I like the vision stuff. The whole time I had it in my head. Kofa, my brother, salute. Go subscribe to my brother Kofa. Let's get him past that stat. Oh yeah, bro. I'm gonna cook on that probably tomorrow. That Travis Rudolph thing is crazy. I'm gonna cook on that probably tomorrow, bro. Holy cow! If there's a lesson in that, oh my God. Oh man. Using a Dumbo, bro. Yo, Rod. I got a whole. Matter of fact, when I'm sitting on the bench, hold on. Let me play that real quick. This right here. That's that Dumbo. Yeah, that bench that's right there by that Chill Will in the building. That's at that restaurant. I got a whole shoot over there. I appreciate that, Derrick. And I paid the price. It was cold as hell that day, man. Y'all will never know. Maybe some of you do, but do y'all know what 10 degrees feels like? Because it said when I sat back in the truck, that shit said 13 degrees. I said, no, hell no, it's colder than that. I couldn't feel my goddamn. I'm snapping my fingers the whole time. You don't see my mouth moving, but I'm like, hurry up. I'm telling my cousin, hurry up. He said, I'm going around twice. Hurry up. I'm going around one more time. Keep snapping. I said, hurry up. When he was done, I did the salute. When he turned the camera off, we ran back to the damn Jeep. His girlfriend is in the intro over. She's in the corner. Demon, what's going on? Smash the like button, y'all. It was just crazy, man. Yeah, man. So let's get to this, man. Let's get to this phenomenal Mexican, my brother. Salute. Oh my gosh. All right, so this guy, Derrick Jaxn, is he a hero? Or is he the villain? You know, I wonder. You know, now that I think about it, he got away with it, didn't he? Can I ask y'all a question? Because I don't know. Did his marketability suffer at all? Did his marketability suffer at all? Kane, what up? He's at 10 degrees. It's summertime in Wisconsin. Well, that's... Whew. Did his marketability... Did he hurt himself at all? Love is the word, says Drew. Why do you think he's so great? I don't. I don't think he's great at all. You know why? I've been around dozens of Derrick Jaxns. And you know what I always said? How do these chicks not see him coming a mile away? And then they play victim. They're crying and they're getting brothers like Travis Rudolph. I'm gonna cook on that tomorrow. I'm gonna get my brother, my cousin, my uncles, my father's cousin, sister's brother's uncle's roommate to come fuck him up. And it's like, why? This is your fault. You knew what you was getting. So I don't think he's great. I'm wondering if he's a hero because he gives Pookie's hope. This is proof. And salute to my brother John Pounds in that super chat. Much love and appreciation, man. He says round two. Salute Drew. Salute to you. I appreciate y'all guys, man. For real. You see, this is what I think. Look at what the brother Kofa says. This is what I believe. He said it probably increased. Women are in competition with each other. They were already blaming his wife from jump. They'll love this interview. It's her fault. You see? You gotta understand. You gotta understand. When women go get those BBLs, or they have an attribute that sticks out more than once. I mean, more than once, more than most. I'll give you a prime example. You see Tay in the chat. She has big chesticles. So when she goes out, she will wear a nice blouse with a V-neck. And the V-neck on her will look a little more, it'll stand out a little more than the sister with A cups. Yeah. Now, the woman with smaller chesticles, but she got a bigger butt, when she throws on a skirt, is it gonna be loose, or is she gonna be like, you know what, I'm trying to turn heads, I'm gonna make it a little fitted. She wants to enhance her attributes. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. My point is, sometimes you can do it for, you know, if you go into like a place where there's gonna be mixed company and you're single, and you're gonna be like, all right, well, you know, let me see what, and you're shopping. You're a single person and you're shopping, or you just want attention. But most of these women today, my brother Theo Coop in the mother effing building. The Do Better podcast. I ain't got to tell y'all to subscribe to him. Y'all should already be there. Don't even play with me. There you go, right there. Salute, Theo. That brother's helped me out a great deal. These women are in competition with one another. They're in competition with one another. They don't get those BBLs for men. Some of those chicks are not even strippers. Did y'all know that? These are everyday women walking through life. A lot of them don't even want a boyfriend. They just like the attention they get from the men, and they want to show up the women around them. I used to work at Kmart back in the days. Y'all remember Kmart? And there was an African girl that worked there with us. She was so sweet, so innocent, and everybody talked to her with respect. I mean, she was from Ivory Coast, I believe. And I think she was Muslim. She always had her head wrapped up. I never saw her hair. And she was cute, dark skin. And in Kmart, we wore a uniform. We had to wear like khakis, like tan khakis and a white shirt. Yo, it didn't matter what size khaki she had. Her hips and her booty was so big and she had no stomach. Hold up, let me take care of that real quick. Real quick. There you go. Make sure y'all subscribe to my brother Theo Coop. You be killing it. There you go. Now, she had no stomach. She had no stomach. It was flat. She had thick thighs. Her booty shot out like a half moon. And she had like maybe C-cup boobs. But she was always covered. And she wasn't even doing it on purpose. But we have X-ray vision. And we never violated her, even tried to date her or nothing like that. We would just, she walked by, hello. We'd say hello. And we would look at her and be like, damn. And she was so friendly. So we respected her space. We did. And we would just look at her and be like, damn. The joke was, man, assalamu alaikum. Brothers be like, yo, I'm about to pick up a Quran in a minute. And she had white teeth and she was dark skinned and she was so friendly and she was cute, never wore makeup. I think she would get her eyebrows done. That's about it. I think. I don't remember really. But every time she walked by, we'd be like, hey, how you doing? And this, you know, ladies, y'all know the eyes. Damn. Oh my God. Could you imagine? And she was super friendly. Hello, said good morning to everybody. Very talkative. You know what we noticed though? Night Train, my brother, salute. You know what we noticed? There were a handful of women that did not like her. And when I tell you that young lady didn't do anything to anybody in there. It got so ugly one day, she went in the back and I think she went to pray. And one of those dumb broads said, I should kick on her ass. And I would ask the other girls that really wasn't bothered by her, like, yeah, what did she do? Why do those chicks hate her so much? You know why? Why? Y'all always looking at her butt. Well, why don't they give us the business? Well, stop looking at her. Stop. What the fuck? She's not doing it, and we're not even approaching her with it. We're looking, and we're not saying anything. We're looking, and we're not saying anything. We never violated. So they want to kick her in her ass while she's praying because we see what's going on under her clothes, and we're not even on that type of time. It was so thorough that once we saw the head wrap, it was like, okay, she's religious. We're not even going to violate. We treated that as equivalent to like a nun. You just don't do it. You don't cross that line. And she was never trying to bomb out, and her pants were tight, but it wasn't by accident. Even when she had like baggy pants, you saw the belt looked like it was struggling to keep it over the ass. It was crazy. But there was a group of girls that hated her for no fucking reason. Competition. She's not even trying. And this girl was so respectful, not even trying, and we noticed her. All these other chicks, I ain't got to tell you what I was looking at. Blotches on the face. There was a Little Caesars inside the Kmart, and they were always eating. Mentu, what up? They was always eating. This one chick had a bullfrog neck, and she had the biggest mouth in there. It was crazy. I'm like, why they hating on, man, whatever. The way that young lady was built is how women are running the DR to get their bodies and sucked up and fat moved in all directions. That she was all natural. Man, I wonder what she's doing today. Because my goodness, when I tell you she had a shape, it was crazy. Those chicks was in competition with her because every time she walked past us, we said, "Hey, good afternoon." Damn. Moral of the story is, these women in competition with each other. These BBLs, brothers, they're not for us. On Instagram, it's not for us. And if you look real hard on a lot of those Instagram pages, you know, when you look at those thirst traps, they got that flag on it. You know what I mean? Those girls walking around, big old asses, and then you look, because I'm a man, I've looked. You look, that flag is there. Y'all know the flag. It's like, oh, that's not for me anyway. That's not for me anyway. My brother Theo Coop, the Do Better podcast, he said, Drew, can we get everyone to sub to growth? Kofa, he only needs a few subs to get to 1K. Oh, bro, listen. Hold on, let me see something. Let me see what we're working with. Bro, he's right there. All right, listen, family. He got 957 subs. We need to push this brother's, bro. I'm on his channel right now. He's putting in work. He's actually putting in more work than me. Now listen, his meme game is tighter than mine. I think everyone's meme game is tighter than mine. This brother's putting in work. Listen, y'all. He got 957. If y'all got more than one channel, y'all know what to do. Y'all know what to do. Let's get him monetized. All right, please. Let's get him to like 1,010. Let's do it, y'all. This is what we do. We support. He has a solid channel. I catch a lot of the replays. This brother be cooking. I'm gonna have a panel soon when everybody's time meet up, because we're all in different time zones. I'm gonna have a panel soon. I want Theo on it. I want Dave, LaRon. I want Kofa on it. Nicholas Levy, salute. Let's come on. Let's smash the gas on it. PGA's Big Dog, salute. Let's smash the gas on it. Everyone go subscribe to Kofa. We can get him like 60 subs in like 3 days. Probably less than that. Let's go. There's enough for everybody to get it, y'all. For real. PJs, what up? Philip D says, you know what's funny? All the time I see women on Facebook and YouTube saying to men, if I have to compete for you, I don't want you. Yup. You can't, you just, Godfather.
Yeah. You can't make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up.
Now, we're going to pick up right where we left off. Daniel Mitchell, salute. We're going to pick up where we left off with this, what I deem as foolishness, but let's hear what she has to say.
And it was in that I was like, okay, Danae, you got to figure out what you're doing with your life. You are whole pregnant and you can't get rid of this child, because I had already had 3 abortions before and the Lord had already dealt with me. And I was like, Lord.
Say what? One, 2, 3. Oh. Wait a minute. I'm wondering. Cobb Killer, salute. Xavier, salute. Yo, for those of y'all that just got here, Go subscribe to my brother Kofa. Put his link in the chat, please. We're going to get him to a stack. We're going to get him to the stack. Oh, y'all didn't know? Y'all got a name now. Y'all are the pack. The pet pack. And we're going to get Kofa to a stack. Yes. Did this bitch say she had 3 abortions and the Lord done dealt with her? Where's my button, goddammit?
What?
What? What the fuck? Yo, let me ask you a question. Did she abort 3 seeds from Derrick? Please, Oh, no doubt, Demon. No doubt. Y'all are the pet pack. They sent me a notification saying that I can have I can now have what you call it, memberships now on this channel. I'm moving up in the world. But salute to y'all. Alb Jones, salute. Please go subscribe to Kofa. Keep his link in the chat, please. Yo, did she abort 3 of Derrick's seeds, or was it, please don't tell me this from different people. Okay, let's go. Back at it.
Lord, if you save me from this, I'm not going to ever do this again. Got pregnant. I was like, I can't go back on my word, Lord. I don't want you to kill me.
Yeah.
You know, but so I started, okay, I got to figure out what I'm doing with my life. And then I started getting a little bit more serious. Like, what are we doing? He was still doing, you know, stuff with other girls. I knew about it. So I did still participate in some sexual activity and all that, knowing that he was with other girls.
Whoa! What the that's kind of pretty before it gets started, ain't it? Oh, Froggy when he courting, he did ride. Crambo. Froggy when he courting, he did ride. Crambo. Froggy when he courting, he did ride. A sword and a revolver by his side. Crambo. Crambo killed la 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 la. Flop do little too long. That's the hard part right in there, and then nephew. Crambo killed a la la la. Flop do little but too long did he cover up top bottom of Crambo.
What?
Derrick's a hero. Pendeja. Basura. Derrick's a hero. I need to go get a drink. Let's go.
I was a willing participant, but it did start to take a toll on me mentally and emotionally because I'm pregnant, right? So there was a lot of women involved in that time. And it was in that time that I had a conversation with his mom. And I was like, listen, I don't have another 7 years to give him. I'm trying to figure this out. And like, I want to be with him. I want to do this, but I don't have another 7 years to give him. So he has to figure out what he wants to do. And then shortly after that, I'm getting a call from my mom, and she's like, I just got a call from Derrick asking me for your hand in marriage. I thought you were not in a relationship. I was like, we're not. You know, we're doing this co-parenting thing, you know.
Do I even need to say anything? You know, one of the things that I hated when I got to that age, it was like in my early 20s, between like 21 and 26 or 7. Do you know, Geo James, what up? Do you know what really got me aggravated? Did I tell y'all the story about shorty I went to high school with, and I wanted to smash all through high school, but the difficulty was she was dating a friend of mine named Dave. I don't mind saying his name. His name was David. I known him since junior high school. He was so cool. And then we got to high school, he bagged this girl, and I was hella into her. But she was dating Dave. And I never crossed that line. But man, Dave, his family moved to the South. They moved to Virginia somewhere. So now she's single. And she's dating everybody but me. And I'm like, fudge. Well, years later, we're talking like 2001. Who do I run into? I told y'all this story. Well, let me give you the short version. Run into her, and we're talking. We just rekindled. Hey, what's up? Well, I live right here now. When are you off? I'm off on the weekends. Come through. Let me get your number. So we exchanged numbers. We're talking. It got, matter of fact, it wasn't even 2000. It was like more like, yo, this was like 1999, y'all. It definitely wasn't 2001. It was like 1999. Matter of fact, it was definitely 1999. Because I'm thinking of something right now. It was definitely 1999. Yo, so I'm talking on the phone. For y'all know the phone conversations. We on the phone for hours. We're talking about high school and what you did after high school. What happened to Dave? And I'm like, please tell me you're not with Dave. Please tell me. No, Dave, you know, we broke up because he moved. Where? Queens, Brooklyn, Staten Island? No, he moved to Virginia. I said, I got a chance now. Okay. Mansa Musa, my brother. Yo. Then it gets grimy. Yo, you still a freak? Because I know you used to mess with one of my friends, and, you know, whole time I wasn't into a friend. I was trying to get at her. Well, not quite, because Dave was around. But I was like, there was always that hope. I'm like, I don't know if she threw it at me. I don't know. But she never did. She never did. And I stayed in my lane. I never threw it at her. She never threw it at me. I was hoping, though. Well, anyway, now we're here. I go to her house on a Friday night, and she told me to bring all the porn. So I packed up VHS tapes and I packed up DVDs, because remember, the technology was switching back then. Went there, and I beat those buns. I mean, this was pent-up aggression from 1992 through 1994. I beat those buns all over her apartment. Left, came back that Saturday. I beat those buns all over. I mean, we had like, yo, Quiet Storm salute. We had that. Yo, y'all ever had that where it's done, you laying there and it's sweat everywhere, and you're laying there, the mattress is hanging off, and you're just like, yes. Yes, I left it ridiculous. Left Saturday night. Sunday, I'm calling her. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm missing a very important part. We done talked so much ish, we had to hit up the sex shop. We done bought toys. She wanted to try toys, and you know, she wanted to there was a bullet. There's a lot of this stuff I can't say. She wanted me to put a bullet in her and do something. I'll just say that. And we made plans to hook up that next week. Now, that Saturday, she drove me home. And she had a girlfriend in the car. And she was like, yo, you got any friends? You know how it is. And I said, well, matter of fact, I do. So now they drive me home and they talking some freak shit. And I'm like, bet. I got home, I called my boy. Yo, listen, da-da-da-da, she got a friend. How the friend look? Well, she sat in the car, titties out the hair, brown skin, she cute. She's on she's on that type of time. Bet, say no more. Friday, next week, boom. I'm talking crap to her Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, she ain't answer her phone. Thursday, she ain't answer her phone. Friday, now I'm like, yo, Friday's the day. Friday, I'm calling. Nothing happened. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck's wrong with her? I'm like, wow, maybe she got the red light or whatever. I said, but at least she would at least answer the phone, right? Well, here's what happened. She answered the phone, but it sounded like she was waking up. Like, hello? I'm like, yo, what's up? You know, we got an appointment and me and my dude, we coming through. Nah, my situation changed. What situation? What happened? You all right? Yeah, you know, my man I had put out, you know, he came back home.
What?
What man? What man? Come to find out, she was in the middle of a breakup.
What?
So all that freaky sex we had over a weekend, that was anger. That was her trying to get over this dude that she just put out 3 days prior. I said, what man? Oh, well, before I ran into you, we had a bad fight and I thought he was cheating on me and I put him out. When? That Wednesday. I ran into her that Friday. And I thought that we were just reconnecting because we always have those freaky conversations, but it wasn't for me. This time I'm like, oh shit, it's for me. But she had a lot of pent up anger and she took it out on me trying to get over this nigga. And you know why I'm sharing the story with you? Because he came back and proposed to her. Damn! Brody, you know what I didn't do that whole weekend I was with her? I didn't kiss her. Do you know why I didn't kiss her? I don't know where her mouth has been, and kissing is an intimate thing. Brody came back and proposed, and she accepted. She's telling me this over the phone. Do you know what I did to her face? Do you have any idea what I did to her jawline? You ever saw a spider web? Let me see if I can pull this picture up. Trying to find this picture. Y'all need to see this. Poor deluded girl. Now, mind you, I was pissed off because I was looking forward to that. I really was, because, I mean, I destroyed it. And I ain't gonna lie, she destroyed me. I mean, that was some good stuff. I ain't even gonna hold you, but you need to understand that dude, you came back home and you kissed her, bruh. You really, I gotta find this picture, y'all. Fellas, that's why you don't go around kissing these chicks, man. I mean, I had her switching tongue rings. Let me try this, because we went to the sex shop. Let me try this. Did I what? Y'all go ahead and read that. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something, man. Well, I'll just say no. There ain't no punchline with that. I'll just say no. I ain't lose my focus like that, y'all. Oh, here it is. There you go. I'm gonna upload this picture. Tim TV, what's up? Yo, listen, put Kofa's link in the chat. Let's get that brother over that stack. Let me show you what my weekend was like at Shorty's, how I left it. Now, Pete. Oh, I gotta get rid of this one, put up this one. They need to give us more space on StreamYard, man. It's just, I got so much stuff. Dig this here. This was my weekend. This was my weekend with her. This is how I left it.
Whoa! What the
What?
I don't play games. I'm outlawed like Gypsy James. The hell with the itches in the so-called fame. It be like that. It be like that. Now, why am I bringing this up? This nigga y'all know what to do right here. This nigga came back flashing a ring, and she was about to, me and my boy was about to come through there with her and her girlfriend, and we was about to have a big old session. Because of the wild sex that we had the night before. I mean, not the night, the week before. The weekend, I was like, man, finally, damn near a decade later, I'm getting well, not that much of a decade later. It felt like forever for me. And just like that, he comes back, I love you, will you marry me? And she canceled that weekend. And I was trying to find out, yo, all right, you out the game now, but what's your friend's name? I was trying to be like, yo, all right, well, that ain't got nothing. Your friend ain't got nothing to do with that. What's her name again? Where's she at? Because I know she got friends, and if you out the game, that's fine. But I remember her. Big boobs. I'm like, oh man, how do I get around her? I'm dead ass. I was like, how do I get around her to get to her? Playboy plays, salute. Big Texas, salute. I was like, all right, well, fuck her. How did I get to your friend? And there was no way I could bridge that gap. So I said, all right, well, invite me to the wedding. And I wasn't being sarcastic. Well, I was. I was like, well, I'll holler at you. Yeah, that was the last time I spoke to her. We didn't have no argument or nothing, but that was the last time I spoke to her. So he came flashing the ring, but the week before, I left it like this. And you coming home? What the, bro? You see why I say, brothers, when you break up with a chick, don't go backwards, because it ain't gonna take her but a day. There's always some dude around looking to do that to her. There's always the dude at work, the dude upstairs, the dude downstairs, the dude at the bodega, the dude across the street, the dude that works at Home Depot, the yardie that works at Home Depot. She going to Stairmaster in the gym, and who's there? Focus ball. Wagwan. And she's playing with his focus balls. Oh my God. Son Moses, salute, man. He said, well, out of here, this super chat was before the 5 hours before the pick. You hilarious, brother. Yo, salute, bro. Oh man, that's real talk, man. Yo, salute to Paul Carrick in that Cash App. Much love and appreciation. He says, appreciate you and your grind, brother, man. Salute to you, good brother. And I got another one from Aljamar Harrison. Salute to you. He said, I love the work. Thanks for the science, man. Salute to you, good brother. Salute. No doubt, man. Y'all stay support, man. Salute to you guys, man. Yo. So Derrick Jaxn comes back, tells his moms, and his moms tell her, hey, I want to get married. I want to know, when she broke up with him, she was a willing participant, but she had 3 deletions. I want to know if they were all his. I wonder if they talk about that. Let's get back to it. But fellas, if you break up with a chick, don't go back. And it's worse if you go back with a ring, because I guarantee you, in that time that you was away from her, she did something to get off of you. How many women try and F their problems away? Bad move.
And she was like, okay, so what are you going to do? And so I actually knew about the engagement, which she didn't know about, but I actually knew about the engagement and all that because my mom told me about it. She was asking me these questions because she was like, I thought you weren't in a relationship. And I'm like, we're not, you know? And so I had to figure out, okay, he's being serious. He called my mom.
Did that make you excited? How'd you feel?
I was so excited because I'm like, he called my mom. My mom and him, like, they don't
mess with each other.
No. And so he humbled him.
Oh my God. Listen. This is going right over y'all head. Listen. Smash my like button, y'all. Check this shit out, man. She just said he called my mom. He never called my mom. That means the mom ain't really like him. He got the mom on his side like he got her dumb ass on his side. With a ring, with a piece of jewelry. Terrence Bailey, what up? With a piece of jewelry. Uh-oh, that makes it serious. No. No. You know what she's not saying? He hit up my dad. What? Where's her dad? Fellas, if your daughter came and told you what she was dealing with this guy, it would take you an extreme amount of discipline not to put mitts on that dude. But the best you can do is say, you know what, babe? Get away from this guy. And he would know better than to go back to her father, Eric Jordan, salute. Go back to the father and say, can I have your daughter's hand in marriage? Nigga, what? Let me get this straight. You have my daughter fucked off over you? I know she grown, but she's stupid. And you took advantage. You want the chick. Listen, you know what he's doing to her? He's doing to her what women do to men. You know how women have men in certain categories? The nigga that gets your hair and nails done, the nigga that buys your food, the nigga that buy, like, just foodie calls. The work boyfriend, the nigga you see every day. You might smooch with him every now and again. But outside of work, you don't deal with him. The nigga that buy your clothes. The fat, chubby nigga you keep dangling pussy in his face. 12 feet of snow outside. The Chinese store's up the block. You don't want to go. And he lives across town, but he will get out his bed. His ugly ass will get out his bed and run across town to get you your pork fried rice and chicken wings to bring it to your door. And you don't even invite him in to have a seat. Thanks. And slam the door in his face. That sucker nigga. It's snow outside. Tonight's the night. Nope. She just want to eat, dude. Because the nigga that she really want, he's not coming out the house. Because she's a side bitch herself. This is game. He reached out to her mother and got her like how he got her. I want to propose to your daughter. Oh my God. So all the shit he did out the window. See, it don't take much. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, doesn't it? You see that? See? Reached out to the mother, not the father. I hope they cover what kind of relationship she has with her father. Amanize in that super chat, much love and appreciation. She says, I think her dad was dead at this point. Really? Her father passed? Oh. Thank you for the information. Eric Jordan in that super chat, much love. He said, Derrick Jaxn would never get my blessings. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You know what I would probably do? That's great. Tell him to come over. I want to see the ring. And when he walks in, come to the back of the house. Let me talk to you. This shit is amazing. It's groundbreaking and it's eye-opening. Back at it. Fair use, y'all.
Himself. He called my mom and asked for my hand. I mean, she's serious about me. It's meant to be. Absolutely. So excited. And so, yes, I was so excited about it. To be. Yes, he called my mom. You don't even know what that means, right? He called my mom. They don't even get along, first off, like that. So that meant a lot.
Why didn't they get along?
I left my phone in his car when I first met him, and he called her, and that conversation didn't go well. So ever since then, it's just been like a battle between them, and I've kind of been in the middle of it, and it created a lot of anxiety in the relationship. So I actually isolated from my family a little bit and just kind of was doing my thing, being grown and being involved with his family mostly.
And so you get a tip that he's going to propose. How did he propose?
All of our family was there. All his family was there. My mom and my brother flew in, and we had like a little housewarming party because we had just moved into a new house. And
so y'all got back together then. So after the tip off, how did he come back around and say, hey, can we be back together?
So my lease was up in my apartment, and so we were actually technically still off, but I didn't have anywhere. I'm like, if my lease is up, I'm not about to renew it, so I'm either going back to Denver, or I'm coming to stay with you.
Salute to the beautiful. Love is the word. Part 2 is priceless. Loving the show. Salute to you, sis. Salute to you. I'm still in this. I'm waiting for Ashton Kutcher to jump from behind that couch and be like, you're on punked. This is for real, y'all. Fair use.
I want you to be here for the baby's birth, and it was right around the time that she was going to be born. So we need to figure this out. So I ended up moving in basically with him in the house that he was in. And we never really officially said like we're back together. It was just like implied we're back together, you know? So there's never a conversation like, yes, we're doing this.
We go together, circle yes or no.
It was just like we're
together.
We're together. And so that's how that happened. And then I got the call and I was like, okay, we're together. And we're rolling with that. And it felt great. I was all on board with it. I was excited. He called my mom.
You called your mama.
What?
Humility.
Right. And so that's how that happened. And so all of our family came in and we were celebrating this housewarming because we just moved into this new house. So the plot was, we're celebrating the housewarming, but everybody else knew, hey, engagement, but little I knew too. And so he had the song play, and it was like right before midnight, and it came on, and
why am I so annoyed with this? You know, the more I listen to her talk, in my mind, I've come across a lot. Mrs. Shelton, what up? In my mind, I'm thinking of a lot of women that I've come across in my life that were just mentally gone over a dude that didn't, I was about to say, didn't deserve her time. But you know what? You get what you ask for. These dudes never stopped being who they were. And it's up to the women to decide. It's up to them to decide what they want to deal with. And the fact that they decide to deal with these dudes. Now this dude, she said that he had a rotation and she was a part of it. And all he did was flash a ring and all of that shit went away. Almond Eyes in that super chat, much love. She said, check this out. What is that? Let me see what that is. You gotta be kidding me. You absolutely, she. Oh, that's an Instagram. Okay. So Derrick Jaxn's wife has monetized her trauma. Listen. Juice, what up? She has monetized her trauma. You can make $1 off of any fucking thing now, can't you? I mean, literally. Right here on YouTube, there's channels with people doing shit, and I'm like, this is the silliest shit I've ever seen. And then I look down, this fool got over 1 million subs. I'm like, he's doing this silly shit for a living? Let me give y'all a bit of information. If a person has 1 million subs, and that channel's been around for over maybe 5 years, and they have 1 million subs, and you go to that channel, and they're doing content daily, and they have 1 million subs, and it could be the dumbest shit. I can tell you right now, every month they're seeing about maybe $50,000 every month. And I'm lowballing it. I'm lowballing. Wait, hold on. 1 million subs, they're seeing more than 50 racks a month. Do you see why people on YouTube out here going crazy? Doing diss videos and things of that nature. You ever wondered, like, why is this so crazy? I know it's that important. To some people, it is. Some people, you find your strive on YouTube, you can definitely supplement your income. But here's what I also know. When you sell your soul and you strive for the wrong thing, you never get to where you want to be. Trust me. Which is why I laugh when I see these channels, 50,000 subs, when they click the live button, there's only 10 people in there. 80,000 subs. You click the live button. There's only 9 people in your live stream. I know what you did. Oh yeah, Kofa, bro. Y'all know I had a long talk with Blue Blood Sports TV, and he was putting me on the game. I saw his YouTube studio. He showed it to me. And I almost hit the floor. I said, I didn't know this shit was this serious. He said, yo, I take it serious. When I met Blue Blood, he had 2 jobs. He drove a school bus and he worked for Accessoride out here. Then one day, he wasn't doing live streams from his job anymore. He was doing it in front of his house. I said, well, shit, when's the last time you've been to work? Nope. Blue Blood is over 100,000 subs now. He's doing this full time for a living. You don't need it. So when people are counting everyone else's blessings, that's when that hatred comes on your shoulder. It's not an angel and a devil. It's a devil and a demon. Hate that motherfucker. Now try and disrupt what he's doing. Because with him out the way, you can inherit all of his fans. Or look, we don't have fans, we have supporters. You understand? Yeah, Focus Boy, you remember. Just a little facts right there. Tim TV, salute. If I missed you, salute. So to get back on topic, she's hustling. Man. Who'd I miss? Nicholas Levy, salute. If I missed you, good brother, salute. Yeah, Blue Blood, I watched him. I remember when Blue Blood barely had 2,000 subs, man. He really got it out the mud. No tricks. So yeah, man, this woman has officially monetized her trauma. Am I gonna hate on her? No. Because you know why? There's women going through the same dumb shit. And instead of going to get therapy, they're gonna listen to her. She's brave. She's admitted fault. But do you trust her to tell you how to fix your shit? Because I firmly believe that Derrick Jaxn can call her right now and still get the draws. Let's get back to it.
He gets down on one knee and he's like proposing to me, and I'm like,
it was all this pain I went through.
Yes, it's paying off.
Yeah, it's paying off. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning.
All
you
the
thought
joy.
that was your morning.
All the joy. Do you know the bragging that I did?
My man.
Mrs. Jaxn. Okay, Mrs. Jaxn. Okay, if you're nasty. That was my thought.
That's your thought
right?
process.
Listen, I got saved. You know.
Miss Jaxn, if you're nasty.
But yeah, the bragging that I did, right? And so it was great. Like it was like everything is coming. I'm having a family now. I'm gonna be married. I had our baby already. She was 2 months by the time that happened, and she had this little "Will you marry me?"
Are you talking about, so when he proposed, you already had the child?
Yeah, I had our baby.
2 months.
She was 2 months old. He had her in this little "Will you marry me" bib. It was great. Like everything was involved, and it was great. I loved it, every aspect of it. And it's like, this is everything I wanted and been asking.
A lot of y'all women get in love with the moment, the big wedding, the engagement party, the bachelorette party. Y'all want that moment to the point where y'all ignore the asshole that y'all willing to put up with. I'm so glad she's so transparent on this. Because had I told you about this, y'all wouldn't believe me.
for and dreaming of my whole life. And just through this relationship, and I won out of all these women.
You about to say another word?
See? She stuck around because you was in competition with these other women. There may have been women that wanted to be the one, but I guarantee you there were some women like, I know what it is. I don't care. Because a lot of those women were dealing with other dudes. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Look, bro. Check it out. In love at the moment, my cousin had a beautiful wedding. Him and his wife didn't finish paying it off until after they got divorced. Yo, my best friend goes to Jamaica, marries his beautiful wife, right? Plant this big old future, but she was very ungrateful and very weird. Ends up divorcing her. They were only married about maybe 2 years, if that. And he was screaming for a divorce at the end. And, you know, he finally got it. Luckily, he got out of there with no children or nothing. And his wife was bad. His wife, this is the same bro that I told you ended up, you know, just taking out the linebacker, being a nice guy a month ago. His wife, way better looking than Beyonce. And I'm not even exaggerating. I am not exaggerating. That wedding, I think Shorty's father paid for the wedding. It's very expensive. I ain't had no wedding. You marry me? Yeah. All right. City Hall. There it is. Why you paying for big weddings when you should be saving for a fucking house? What's wrong with y'all? Don't tell me what your priorities are. Show me where you spend your money, and I'll tell you what they are. Back at it. So she's in competition with other women.
The Lord is bridling my tongue. I am. He is bridling my tongue. I won out of all these women, so here I am. You know, so it almost gave me like this false sense of confidence and accomplishment. Right? Yeah. And so, but you couldn't tell me that at the time. So.
And at the time, we put this in perspective. You're about what, 28,
yeah.
27?
Yeah, I was like, right. I had just celebrated my 28th birthday.
Yeah. And so you're 28 years old. And then, so now, how long did it take from will you marry me to I do?
It was right at a year. So we got married January 13th, 2018. And that was a long year before marriage. There's a lot of stuff that went on in there. We tried some marital counseling. We did not finish that. There was, you know.
You said premarital counseling?
Premarital counseling.
Wait, y'all didn't finish our premarital counseling?
No.
Why not?
There was a lot of issues that arose. So as we were doing the counseling, I started to come out with a lot of the hurt that I was hiding from college days. I started to come out with that and how it made me feel. And it was a lot, I think, for him to handle all of that.
Like, oh my God, how do you know all this stuff?
Right. How do you know? Right. How did you know? But then also like, why are you just now telling me
and
about
you still
this?
Here?
Right.
Like, you know all that, you still.
Right. And so it was a lot for me to just like be like, and you did this and you did that. And I feel like I did do a lot of shame and blaming in communicating all the things that I had been holding on to. So it was a lot for him to handle in that time. But anyway, it was all of that. He was like, I'm not doing this anymore. So we never finished. And then, yeah. And then here we go in the marriage. So,
so you said, he said, I'm not.
They never finished counseling. Still got married. Do y'all hear this shit? Word up, Phil D. Straight City Hall, man. You in and out. And you're married. Ain't nothing changed from yesterday to today. If y'all want to have a reception, do that. And be cheap with it. Go to somebody's house that has a big backyard. If you have a house with a big backyard, invite the kids. Have a big old barbecue. Get out of here, man. Stupid ass weddings, man. Stupid. My ex would talk so much stupid shit. Wedding, you know, it's something I'm doing one time in my life. I want a big wedding. I need this and I need that. And I'm like, you don't even know that many people. What are you talking about? Bitch wanted like 6 bridesmaids. I'm like, you only know 3 friends. What the fuck are you talking about? Simon Bridgman, salute. This big wedding shit. Shut up. Unbelievable, man. Back at it.
Not gonna finish marriage counseling, but we're gonna continue going on with the wedding.
It was looking a little bleak at first, right? Because at that time I went back to the gym and started working out, and then I had a male trainer. And so then at the time that we're going through premarital counseling, then it's like, oh, you're talking to your male trainer, you know, and you're having a relationship with him. You're trying to
Yo, he's fucking with her. He's fucking with her. Oh my God. He knows she wasn't messing with that damn trainer. But then again, I did ask when she had those 3 deletions, were they all his? We don't know. He don't know. She never said. But now he's looking for an excuse to be who he is. And he's fucking with her on purpose. Let's see if she was really messing with the trainer.
hide it from me. And I'm like, you know, I'm all these things. And so I'm like, I'm not trying to hide this from you. Like you see him, we go to the same gym. You can have a conversation with him. His wife is a trainer at the gym too. Maybe I should have asked for his wife to, like, I didn't even choose the trainer, you know, but basically it became an issue. And so then that became the focus, as opposed to like me having a male trainer, and what I'm doing over here became the focus of the conversation.
And be clear, did you have anything inappropriate with the trainer?
I did not.
And did he ever like say, well, you need to have a female trainer then?
He did not, but I took it upon myself. I went to the little desk and was like, hey, I need to change trainers. And then the trainer was like, did I do something wrong? Whatever. Can we have a conversation? I was like, there's nothing that you did wrong. It's just.
Jesus Christ. He's playing with her head, man. Do you know dudes who womanize are the most insecure men on this planet? I'll say it again. Dudes who womanize are some of the most insecure dudes on this planet. Tell me I'm lying. Fellas, how many dudes, y'all may have been this dude. How many dudes you know, though, that had women all over the place? But if they see any of their side bitches with another dude, they go somewhere in their mind. Like, what's she doing over there? Nigga, I just picked you up from Shorty house, and I'm about to drop you off to another Shorty house. And you just so happen to see another Shorty you was dealing with. You just spent the night at Shorty house over here. You about to go see Shorty over here, and this is a bitch you really don't even care about. She walking with some dude. You wondering what the fuck she doing? What are you worried about? And she's like the bottom bitch. You don't even look that good. You wonder what she doing? Man, if you got multiple, Derrick Jaxn had multiple women. All right, well, at this point they're married, but he's so psycho. He's thinking that the dirt he did is gonna come back. He's looking for the get back with her. He's looking for it. Well, nigga, you wouldn't be looking for it if you ain't marry her. Why are you marrying her? He's anticipating the get back. You see, Derrick Jaxn, what is he, like 6'4", super diesel, right? Still insecure. That personal trainer probably didn't look, quote unquote, as good as him, but still in his mind, man, if she gonna get me back, it's gonna be with a dude like this. I've known niggas to be so insecure, they didn't even want their shorties around other women. Because you know this is the day and age we living in, man. So now she's in a marriage, but she's gonna get blamed for all the shit that he's done. This is crazy.
I got to do what I need to do, and I need a woman. And so then I got another trainer, Serena, and she got my whole life together after that. But yes, that became the focus. There was a lot of issues that came from that, and pretty much triggered the toxic behavior in him, triggered the toxic behavior in him to where now we have all these things going on in our marriage. So
I ain't gonna do it. Let's go.
Such as, you said triggered what? You said that trigger what? To accuse you of infidelity, to give him a pass to cheat on you?
essentially, like, so me bringing up all these things and then him feeling or accusing me of having this relationship with the trainer, which I did not have, but allowed him basically like, okay, I'm being like in his mind, I'm being disrespectful, I'm being unappreciative, but he's done all this changing and actually asked for me to marry him, and here I go, just bringing up all this stuff from the past, and
would you say he was on his best behavior during that time?
Define best behavior. Okay, so if we're talking about, so we have to define.
Y'all hearing this? Y'all know why I play that Godfather signal now? I just made that about an hour ago, by the way. Everything that this woman is speaking about, the Godfather has spoken on these types already. Years ago, before he started talking to the women, he spoke on men that do shit just like this. But you sisters was not listening to him. Y'all didn't listen to him because he was giving men the business, and y'all thought, okay, he's just over there giving him the business. But when he had it out with that sister, average at best, y'all jumped to her defense without listening to the goddamn show. He told women to avoid men like Derrick Jaxn as far as behavior is concerned. She didn't do it. And now look at what she put herself through. This is Homer Simpson type of stupid. This is next level ridiculousness. No doubt, Kofa. I'll catch you on the rebound, son. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my brother Kofa if you didn't already. Back at it.
Okay, we're gonna have to define that too. Okay, so listen, okay, I'll put it this way. Were there women that he had still had contact with in some way, that he's had a sexual relationship with? or some sort, those people were always there. He was always constantly having at least a minimum a dialogue with them.
Okay.
Oh my fucking God, man. So she's at a gym with a personal trainer, and she has had no sexual contact with this dude, and I believe her. I believe her. She had no contact with this dude at all, right? But this man, who has a history of sleeping with these women, he's still in contact with those people. Have y'all seen this show? Women Love Liars. When Kevin Samuels did that, go to his page and put in Women Love Liars. That's one of his best work. Exhibit A through Z, right here. Right here. So she can't get her shit in shape because she has a male personal trainer that he's intimidated by, allegedly. But he still has contact with women he was sleeping with. I would love to talk to a woman that took her course on how to rebound from infidelity. I just want to know what she says about it now, because does this make her an expert? She's just explaining her story. I want to know what she's learned from this. We're still getting through the story. Like I said, this might be a 4-part miniseries right here. This is phenomenal. Fair use.
Okay.
Like if they were friends.
And was it discussed that he would no longer have those conversations with people in whom he had sexual relationships with?
No, so that wasn't discussed until after I left the marriage for 8 months. That wasn't discussed until after that. So, but going into marriage, no, there was not really a dialogue about like, hey, all these people that you've had a relationship with or whatever in the past, like all of them need to cut out.
Excuse me. Excuse me. When my wife and I got serious, I had friends. Most of them I called. Some I forgot to call because I didn't really care for them like that. But my phone will ring, I look at my caller ID, I'm like, oh, that's... I answer the phone. Hey, how you doing? Hey, yeah, I ain't spoke to you. Oh, yo, listen. You should know. I have a girlfriend and da-da-da-da. And I'd say 99% of the time it was, oh, okay. Well, you know. 99% of the time. There was that one. We can't be friends. Oh my God. I was talking to you when I had a friend. That was on you. I'm working things different now. I got a woman that actually likes to read books and she ain't got to go to clubs every weekend. She's very simple. She's not high maintenance. She's quiet. She's not screaming. She's not profane. She's mature. What you mean I'm not fucking mature? Click. I ain't getting into it. You called me. I said, oh yeah, by the way, I have a girlfriend now, you know, so, you know, I'm taking it serious. You know, the shit that y'all women say y'all like, you would like in a man. Truthful, loyal, a gentleman with a job. The thing is, when y'all see these men, a lot of them are spoken for, and y'all do y'all best to get them away from their situation. See? Women are in competition with each other. Back at it. So he can still maintain some elements of his old life, but he's monitoring her life, period. Yeah.
You ain't no friends. There was no dialogue about that. I didn't have any boundaries
Right.
or barriers.
I didn't even know what that was.
I didn't even know what a boundary was.
Exactly.
Like, what is that? I didn't have any standard, or like, I didn't even know that was a thing that you can actually request or not even request, that you implement, you know? So, yeah, I had there was none of that. So was there people that he had at least at minimums a conversation with that he has had sex with or has some type of dealings with? Those people had always been there at minimum in conversation form. As far as having a sexual encounter, to my knowledge, there wasn't a whole lot going on. But then again, not too long after our marriage counseling, premarital counseling failed, he met up with
Don't be saying no names,
a relative.
Janaea.
I wasn't.
Okay.
I was bridling. I was thinking.
Met up with Shaniqua Thomas.
Right,
And,
a relative, and well, supposed to, like, a distant relative. It's like one, like, you know, their cousin married my dad, so that's my cousin type of thing situation. But like a relative, essentially claiming as a relative, they met up, but this is somebody that he had a conversation, or like sexual conversations with and things like that in the past.
Sexual conversations. They ain't had sex.
He says that they had never had sex. It didn't go past their sexual conversations and things like that, but they did meet up.
Listen to this right here.
He fucked her.
Not too long after the marital counseling.
The premarital
counseling that we had. So
you don't know what happened. If anything happened, they just met up to
right. So outside of that, I don't know. When something did happen, let's see, that was like a couple weeks before we got married.
What?
A couple weeks before we got married, and I didn't even think we were gonna get married because it was such a big blow up.
Wait a minute, man. He slept with someone a couple of weeks before they got married? Did I hear that correctly? Hold on, let me bring it back. Time out.
I don't.
Met up to
right. So outside of that, I don't know. When something did happen, let's see, that was like a couple weeks before we got married. And I didn't even think we were gonna get married because it was such a big blow up. And so he got his hair cut by a girl that he used to have sex with, and she posted a picture on Instagram with hearts. He was standing behind her, and there's hearts surrounding them, and I lost it on him. I lost it.
Yo, she's still. I recommend everyone to go to Kevin Samuels' YouTube channel and put in Women Love Liars and watch that entire show. I might listen to it tonight. Because John Pounds, he said every female that called that show proved his damn point. I remember that show, John. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, yo, y'all bitches can't even call up here and lie. Y'all proving his point. It was... She's not a victim, y'all. This is crazy. This is crazy talk.
I did not use any kind of biblical words at all. And I didn't even know biblical words at that time. So I lost it. And, you know, at that point, it kind of triggered, like, he was like, you don't trust me. Like, you're supposed to be able to trust me. Like, I'm not even I needed my haircut because I'm trying to make a living for us. Like, this is important. There was nobody else available. And I'm like, you didn't even tell me about this. At minimum, you tell me that you have to get a haircut, and you didn't even do that. Not only did you not do that, you hid it from me. You sent the haircut appointment confirmation to the work email, and I'm running your emails.
Hey, yo, this nigga is good. Let me tell you what he did. And this is something I recall Kevin Samuels talked about. You know what he did? Which is, fellas, this is what you're supposed to do. if you're in a position where you have a business and it's doing exceptionally well, it would be in your best interest to employ your wife. That keeps you in the head household position. The masculine position. That's the position we're supposed to be in. But employ your wife. I know a lot of brothers that own their own stuff. You know what their wives do? Book their flights, book their hotels, the rent-a-cars, pack their bags, answer the emails, respond. Some women do editing, but they're employed, they're salaried, they're salary employees. All of that is tax deductible, man. He employed his wife. He did right by her in that aspect, but he violated her by this dude. John Pounds, he's at what age did he snag her? Did she say 18 yesterday? They met in college. She was fairly young. And she met him 3 weeks after she got raped, according to her. When she told that story, I skipped all of that yesterday, but when she told the story, it, you know, not to undermine her, but it sounded fugazi to me. I listened very well. And I didn't want to get into that, but I listened very well, so I didn't even touch it. You're supposed to, exactly, Philip D. Yeah, she was a freshman. Yeah, you're supposed to employ your wife. So he did right in that aspect. But look at how he destroyed, he destroyed a portion of the business that she was involved in. Now, she has monetized her trauma, which is smart, but I would love to talk to somebody that took her course. She was 19. Thank you, Almond Eyes. Thank you so much. Let's hear what else she has to say.
What kind of, right? And so it was at that point where I blew up, where I was like, okay, I need to get help. I got to figure out myself. And I actually got therapy. I got 3 therapists.
You got 3? Why you need 3?
I needed all 3. All 3 of them. I got
one of them miss something, the other one pick it up.
Exactly.
Miss something.
Yes. And I did that for about 3 months until I settled on one. And then I was with her for about 1.5 years. Yes.
So you said this was a couple of weeks before y'all said I do?
Yes.
And then after you got over that, y'all just decided to go ahead and get married at the same time? Y'all didn't change the date 2 weeks later?
Yeah, no, we did not change the date. We still got married 3 weeks later. We did it. I was pregnant actually with our son. Nobody really knew I was pregnant because I wasn't really showing that much. And I didn't tell a whole lot of people
so
I was
pregnant with the second child?
Yes, our son. And so, yeah.
And so now you get pregnant. It's a trip. You're getting pregnant in trauma. It's like the first time you got pregnant, you're passing women down the stairwell or passing them as you leave. Y'all making y'all D appointments.
Yeah,
and
right.
so then you end up getting pregnant. You said 8 o'clock. That was your standing appointment. 8 o'clock. On what day was it?
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You know, listen, before that.
And so then you end up getting pregnant. You said 8 o'clock. That was your standing appointment. 8 o'clock. On what day was it?
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
When do I normally do my goddamn shows?
You leave, y'all making y'all D appointments.
Yeah,
and
right.
so then you end up getting pregnant. You said,
when do I normally do my shows, y'all?
8 o'clock. That was your standing appointment. 8 o'clock. On what day was it?
When do I normally do my shows, y'all?
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Y'all know I'm gonna get that clip, right? Ain't this crazy? This is crazy, right? So through all the D appointments, you mean to tell me he was practicing safe sex with all those chicks, but you was not? got pregnant, spit the kid out, then you get married, you pregnant with the second seed. This is some amazing.
You know, listen, before that her song came out about, you know, only on the weekend, listen, that was already going on.
That was already going on in your life.
I had to renounce that, by the way. That is not okay behavior. I do not endorse that behavior. I'm just testifying.
You're testifying right now.
Yeah.
So you had your standing appointment, and then you end up getting pregnant, and then I don't know what motivated him, but he will have to tell that story of what made him decide, well, let me marry her.
Yeah, I'm not sure what really prompted him.
Was his family that told him that? Was it he always promised himself that he'll never have a kid out of wedlock? I don't know what his journey is.
Well, I don't know like all of his story, but from just some conversations that we had, it was like when we were in college, I always said that I would leave and go back to Denver if like certain situations happen. I'm leaving, I'm taking the baby with me, and I think that scared him. So I think he.
She gave him an ultimatum, y'all. Shamar, what up? She gave him an ultimatum. And look what it got her. 2 kids and she's still divorced. Does Derrick Jaxn have any kids outside of this situation? I'm going to stop it right here. We're going to pick this up during the week. This definitely needs like, we're going to go up to like maybe part 4 or 5 with this. But this is a cluster F of stuff. Yeah, Shamar, he was a... Hey, yo. Oh, John Pounds, yeah. I was just listening to that. I was literally just listening to that. Bro. This is why I'm asking, is Derrick Jaxn really a hero? This is amazing. This is amazing. This is amazing. The fact that she put up with it. She's not a victim, but she's trying to monetize her trauma. Get paid, ma. But I hope you have some great information. But I got to get up in the morning. We're gonna pick this up. Where did I leave off at? 7. Let me write that down. 7:16. We're going to pick this up during the week. But tomorrow, we might not pick it up tomorrow because tomorrow I want to discuss Travis Rudolph situation, man. Blu-ray just texted me about it. I know Dennis Sperling was talking about it yesterday. I like to let people get all their stuff off before I give my 2 cents. But yeah, this is crazy. And you're right, John. We can't restore our community with this shit walking around, with dudes like Derrick Jaxn walking around. And he's still walking around high and mighty, talking about it's our fault. No, nigga. You the dude that we tell our nieces and daughters to stay the fuck away from, dude. You're that guy. You're dead ass a wolf in sheep's clothing. The sad fact is, when these women find out how messed up you are, their sexual gratification takes over. And that's why we get this shit. Because if she was strong and her hormones was in check, all she would have to say is, no, I'm better than that. I don't have to deal with that. And guess what? I'm sure there's some women out here to say, yo, look, I thought he was cool, then I found out he was all over the place and I had to take a step back. There's some women, I'm sure, that could do without the limelight. I didn't know he was like that. I slept with him a couple of times, but I'm sure there's women like that. I got with him and then I found out he was all over the place. And I don't want no limelight, nothing. I just had to part ways. Then there's some chicks that are like, yo, I know what it is. They're passing each other on the staircase. You heard her say that. So is she really the victim? No. Is he really a hero? Hero of the Pookies? Yes. Yes. Did it hurt his brand? No. Who still listened to him? There were probably a lot of men that he groomed. Yeah, I want to lift weights and be like Derrick Jaxn. That's great. Yeah, but black men, we need to do better. Yeah, okay. But he was firing a lot of shots. without looking into the statistics as to why a lot of men took the positions that they did. So they probably were men that wanted to get like him health-wise, and they thought, you know, just because he preached a good word and he was pretty articulate and well-dressed himself, the presentation was good, the packaging was good, but the product was shit. I listened to it. I'm like, nah, this brother's off with what he's saying, man. That's not true. That's not true. But women found comfort in those goddamn words. And on top of that, the brother looks how he looks. So when he would do appearances, these women will show up to hear him preach the good word because he was anti-man, but he was a man. And those chicks all wanted to sleep with him. And he was entertaining a lot of them. Oh, Amanaz, I heard about that. I'm not really too familiar with Ace Metaphor. I heard his name a couple of times, but I did hear about they had a relationship where he, I'm just pointing out this shit. I don't know those guys. I'm not a part of the manosphere or black manosphere. I'm just doing me. I'm LDBC. I'm just here. I'm not a part of that. I'm watching that stuff and I'm listening to this, and all this is I told y'all so. And she told you she was on a fixed rotation with other women. So when we say that 90% of these women are fucking the same guys and 10% of these cats are getting all the tail, Derrick Jaxn is one of those guys. He just so happens to have some money. He's a good-looking brother, and he's tall, and he meets the physical criteria. As long as he got that going for himself, he's always going to get laid. Because these chicks don't care. They're thinking, hey, I can, sexually, I could satisfy my sexual appetite and not get hooked. Because like I said, women today, modern women today, they don't care about their body count until they're 40, and they got to tell the truth to the person that, is entertaining them. How many men you been with? And they be like, 40. No, I ain't asked you how old you were. How many men you been with? No, 40. Well, damn, I only been with 6 women. Next. Yeah, I don't know nothing about Ace Metaphor. I don't know anything about him. I heard the name. I've heard more bad than good about him, but if you put my name in the search bar, you'll get 30 bad things before you get to my page. So, but I've never listened to him, to be honest. But I see a lot of these young cats in their 20s talking shit. I've seen the TikTok clips. You know what the problem with you black men are? And I'm like, what's wrong with this dude? You don't even have life experience. What are you talking about? You don't have any life experience. And they start reciting all of these stats that are not true. It's like, where are you getting that shit from? Man, shut the fuck up. My God. Well, anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta get up in the morning. And what's tomorrow? Wednesday? We'll be back here tomorrow. I told you I like it here. We'll be back here tomorrow. We might do part 3 to this, or we might do the Travis Rudolph situation. I haven't decided yet, but we'll be back here tomorrow, man. Salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelda, Cash App, the Super Chat. Much love and appreciation to all of you. And I will definitely catch y'all on the rebound. Peace.